today in this video we're going to be reacting to something a little bit different. I'm laughing because of the title. Okay. It says, insane man demands 3 million in reparation for Black Americans. That title is a bit harsh, to be fair. But still, let's check it out. It's a very short clip, but I thought that would be interesting to look at it. Some people might find it funny, others might not. But please check this out. The title just kind of triggers me a little bit. Let's go.
All this nonsense, homelessness, and all this other garbage y'all talk about, police violence and all this stuff, don't nobody care about that.
Nobody cares.
Don't nobody real care about that. We care about our reparations. And we have to put white people on notice.
And there it is.
That we want our reparations. That our foreparents and us, we didn't work for free and underpaid and all this nonsense. And the white folks get away with it. And they talk about the great city they're building. No, we want our reparations. $3 million per person.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
$3 million per person right here in this city. That's the only thing black people got to care about. All this nonsense, homelessness, and
I like the end. I like the end. Oh, my days. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, gosh. Do you know I'm struggling? I'm struggling because all of these things that we keep doing to divide ourselves is very heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking because a lot of all the emotions and actions could be diverted somewhere else. You could tell that he seems very serious there. I was laughing at the beginning because I thought, oh gosh, it was going to be one of them comedy skits. But it's not. He was actually quite serious. How did he come up with a figure of 3 million? Wow. Would anybody need to work after that? Oh, gosh. All right. Let's try and break this down a little bit. Why are we only focusing on black people? Is it because it's black? If we're talking about equality, it should be for every race that's been enslaved. I did a reaction on Irish slaves. I didn't know the Irish were enslaved. But even more scary, they were enslaved but made to look as though they agreed to be enslaved. That was even the most scary part of it. How much are they going to go for then? All because they signed a supposed contract that they're not entitled to payment. And who would they need to hold accountable for that? Because a lot of them were white. When we're talking about white people, are we talking about white people from a certain area? Or are we holding all white people accountable? We just need to be a little bit more careful, isn't it? I've got a video I'm looking to react to soon, is about white people also being slaves outside of the Irish one that I've already reacted to. And these sort of conversations are not healthy. They're not healthy because we talk about feeling segregated, which a lot of the time there have been instances to prove that we have been segregated. But continue to live that life of segregation only damages the cause we're trying to fight for. And by we, I mean human race. Not because I'm a black person, I say the human race are trying to fight for. We're trying to fight for equality. We're trying to fight for non-segregation. We're trying to fight for people coming together. We're trying to fight for uniformity. What we're not trying to go back to is to continue saying that we are victims. We can't keep doing that. We've got access to a lot of things that our forefathers didn't have access to. These were the things that they fought for. Why are we still holding on to that? What happened was wrong. The sooner we accept it, the better it would be. What happened was wrong, shouldn't have happened. We good? But it didn't just happen to black people, it happened to other people as well. Other people are not talking about it. Slavery wasn't about race, it was a business. It just happened to be that black people, when he eventually got to their turn, happened to be more than other races at the time. We can't keep holding on to it. Yes, it was wrong. Yes, it shouldn't have happened. But what are we doing now that's preventing us from being able to access some of the resources that are out there? Yes, they are the prevention in some areas. But also within those areas, some people are able to say, you know what, I don't want to live like this. I want a different life for myself and I want a different life for my kids. And this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to college, I'm going to go to university, I'm going to go to whatever, I'm going to learn a trade, and I'm going to do something different. I'm going to spin the narrative and stop looking and playing into the narrative of black people being angry, always selling DRUG, always splashing money on cars and chains and stuff that are worthless. I say they're worthless because a lot of the time you don't even have the money to be able to do something else. The money that you've just got that you could have invested in something that would provide income or provide you with some sustainable sort of wealth, it's just been blown on rubbish, garbage. Is it not just black people that do this, by the way? People of other races do it. Lack of financial education, lack of financial well-being. We need to change the narrative. We need to change the story, full stop. Pay reparations to who? 3 million. Sorry to laugh. That was just funny. 3 million. Okay. Have you seen what other communities are doing? An Asian person would move into a block, and the first thing that they're thinking of is, how do I turn where I am into a business? And before you know it, they've come in, they've created a business, and then they've created 2 businesses and 3 businesses, and you know what? They've created a chain of businesses. You've got other races that do the same. They keep the funds within where they live. Unfortunately, it just happened to be the case that within the black community, that's something we struggle with. We're not very good at encouraging one another. Sometimes there are times where it does happen. But most of the time it doesn't. And I think we could do better in that area. That's where we should be focusing our attention on. Not this. We can't keep having this. We can't keep having all of this. I'm very interested in knowing how it got to 3 million, by the way. If anybody knows, put it in the comment section below. Oh my days, kings don't laugh. That's just stupid. Alright. I'm really looking forward to you guys letting me know in the comment section below. If you like what we're all about, please like, subscribe, and join our community. And until next time, guys, you make sure you look after yourself. It has been Kings. Peace. Bye for now. My days. Today in this video.